Welcome back, YouTubers, for another video. Please like, subscribe, and share these videos so that everyone may be blessed. Today, I want to talk about rallying the warriors. You know, many people got disappointed that Passover, that Christ didn't come. You know, what happens is that Christ, God, the Father, He puts in us a feeling about certain things. And I know this happens to you because it happens to me. And He tells you Passover. And He tells you Passover. And He puts that in your heart. And then Passover comes and it didn't happen. And all of a sudden you get disappointed. And then in New Testament, where it says the mockers are going to mock you, that where is God? And that sudden destruction comes after that. Well, we're in that time, okay? Now, God doesn't reveal everything to everybody, but He does reveal it to His chosen ones so that they can share it. He reveals things to you that He doesn't reveal to me, but He reveals things to me that He wants me to share with you. I've seen a decrease in videos, YouTube videos, drastically. I see that many of you have quit. It's not a time to quit. When God put Passover in your heart, you're right. You were right. It is on Passover, the rapture, the coming. But the truth is, it's not going to be on Passover, but it's going to be right before Passover. And I'm going to explain to you again why. This is not a time to quit. You need to put those videos back up. You need to continue. I know people call you false prophets and they calling you names and stuff. That's okay. They do it to me. But I didn't quit. I'm continuing to fight the fight of the Lord because there's people that are right now falling back into what they were. They need you. These people need you. These YouTubers, get them videos back up. Again, let this Bible tell us. Christ is going to tell us when He was coming back. He did say Passover. We know that He put Passover in our hearts, but we didn't have all the information. But now He's revealing it to you again. So please, take the information and let's go fight the fight that we're supposed to be fighting. In Matthew 24, verse 38 and 39, Christ says, this is when He's coming. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and grieving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not about the flood, and then the flood came and took them all away. So shall be also the coming of the Son of Man. He's referring to Noah. You got to go back to Noah. Okay. But let's cover that Passover real quick. Okay? That's my grandson. There's two Passovers. Okay. They're 30 days apart. The first Passover, it says, chapter 9 in Numbers, let the children of Israel also keep Passover at the appointed season. In the 14th day of the of this month, which was the first month, at even, sundown, shall ye shall keep it in his appointed season. That was the first in the first month, and it says on the 14th day. But not everybody got to go. There was people that were unclean and couldn't go. So when you carry the dead, touch the dead, that was one of the reasons. Or if you were just too far off and you were making a journey and you didn't get to make it, they had a second Passover. And this is in verse 7, starting in verse 7, chapter 9, in Numbers. And those men said unto him, We are defiled by the dead body of man. Wherefore are we kept back, that we may not offer an offering of the Lord in his appointed season among the children of Israel. And Moses said unto them, Stand still, and I will hear what the Lord has commanded concerning you. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, If any man of you or of your prosperities shall be unclean by reason of a dead body, or be in a journey far off, ye shall keep the Passover unto the Lord. When the 14th day of the second month at even shall keep it, and eat with unleavened bread and bitter herbs. So those people that couldn't keep the first Passover have a chance to keep the second Passover. When God was putting Passover in your hearts, that it was going to happen on Passover, it is going to happen on Passover. But now God is revealing unto you that there is a second Passover, that you were not wrong. You just didn't have everything that God was going to reveal unto you, okay? But God revealed it unto you now. Okay, so now we have to get back to Noah, okay? In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the second month, which is in the second Passover, the 17th day of the month, the same day were all the fountains of the great deep broken up, and the windows of heaven were open. That's in the second Passover. That's the same date. That's the same date as the second Passover. But, it says that Noah and his family, at the time that the second Passover, right? But this is before that, okay? But it's at the same time on the same date, the second Passover. It's on the 17th day of the second month, okay? Which the second Passover is on the second month, okay? They were already in the ark for 7 days. So it's 7 days prior to the second Passover, when they were already in the ark. So that means that the rapture would have already taken place because the doors were shut in the ark 7 days prior. So we need to understand that when God was putting in your heart Passover, we hadn't been revealed to the second Passover, but it's here. And now we know. And now we need to keep our fellow man from going back to the evil ways. We need to get those videos back up. Share the information. It's not time to give up. It's time to raise your sword and fight the fight to the end. It is not the end yet, but it will be. We're close. We're close. We're very close. We don't have to wait the 30 days. We only have to wait till the door shuts. Those of you that have been dreaming about the door shutting, like the ark door shutting, it's the same door. God closes the door when he finishes with his people. So let's get those videos up. Let's get these people back in line. And let's rally the troops. Rally all the warriors. We're fighting for the same reason. Shalom.